Hey guys, in this video, I'll show you how to open Activity Monitor on Mac and walk you through the basics so you actually understand what's going on under the hood. First, open Spotlight by pressing Command Space. If you're on macOS 26, you can also use Command Space 1. Now type in Activity Monitor and press Return to open it. Once the app opens, give it a second. It's loading and collecting data about all the processes currently running on your Mac. Alright, now you can start seeing how your Mac is performing. At the top, you'll see 5 tabs: CPU, Memory, Energy, Disk, and Network. Let's start with the CPU tab. Here, you'll see all active processes. Keep in mind, one app can actually have multiple processes running at the same time. There's a lot of information here, but don't worry. In this video, I'll focus only on the most important basics. In the CPU tab, click on the %CPU column to sort processes by CPU usage, either high to low or low to high. Then, look to the right. This shows which user each process belongs to. It could be your user account or a system user. You can also filter processes by user. Go to the View menu, then choose My Processes. Now you'll only see processes running under your user account. If you switch back to all processes, you'll see everything again. Pay attention to the summary at the bottom. It shows how much CPU is used by the system, by users, and how much is idle. The higher the idle percentage, the smoother and lighter your Mac is running. To quit a process, for example Photoshop, select it, then click the Stop icon, the X button, in the top toolbar. Choose Quit or Force Quit if the app isn't responding. Next, switch to the Memory tab. This tab shows how your Mac is using RAM. At the bottom, the memory pressure graph gives you a quick overview. Green means you have enough RAM. Yellow means you're getting close to the limit. Red means your Mac is running low on RAM. On the right side, pay attention to Swap Used. This means your Mac is using disk space to swap memory instead of RAM. Now let's break down these 3 values. App memory is the RAM used by your apps. Wired memory is RAM reserved for system processes. This part is fixed and cannot be freed. Compressed memory means macOS is compressing data to manage limited RAM. If this value is high, your Mac is working hard to optimize memory usage. Next, open the Energy tab. This is especially useful if you're using a MacBook. Here you can see which apps are consuming the most battery. At the bottom, you'll see the current battery level and whether your Mac is plugged in or not. If your Mac is not plugged in, you'll see how long it has been running on battery since the last charge, along with the estimated remaining usage time based on the current battery level. The Disk tab shows read and write activity on your storage. And the Network tab shows data sent and received over the internet. If you're downloading files or syncing cloud apps, you'll see higher numbers here. This also helps you identify which apps are using the most data. Another useful tip, go to View, then choose Update Frequency. By default, Activity Monitor updates every 5 seconds. You can set it to 2 seconds or 1 second, but keep in mind, more frequent updates mean higher CPU and battery usage. Finally, you can customize the Activity Monitor icon in the dock. Right-click the app icon in the dock, go to Dock icon, then choose Show CPU Usage. If the icon doesn't change, quit Activity Monitor and open it again. Now the dock icon shows real-time CPU usage, so you can monitor performance without opening the app. To go back to default, right-click again, choose Dock icon, and select Show Application icon. Personally, I recommend using Activity Monitor only when needed. Because it updates constantly, it also uses CPU and battery itself. That's it for this video. Now you know how to open and use Activity Monitor on Mac. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit like, and I'll see you in the next video.